This evening is an animal expert from Clyde Peeling's Reptile Land in Allenwood, Pennsylvania. Make that your next holiday getaway. Please welcome Clyde Peeling and his animal friends. Let's get them out here. Well, I promised people scary.
Well, you can't get any scarier than this.
Oh, what a cutie.
This is the bobcat, or that animal that the mountain men said they could whip their weight in. Some people call them the wildcat.
So I could take this cat now, right? I'm confident I could beat this cat now. But at what point does this cat get big enough where I run?
That's right. This is still a very young cat, or even a kitten. He was born in August.
I'm speaking
when he gets
to it,
35
Clyde.
or 40 pounds. And he likes it.
I just told the cat what show it was on. It's depressed now. Thought this was Oprah for a second. All right. So this is nice. It's gonna get big.
This is going to get 35 to 40 pounds, and obviously the temperament's going to change. We tried raising one of these on our home one time, and that didn't work so well.
This is going to be my new poster for Teen Beat magazine. Except I won't be wearing a shirt. Stop looking at me that way. All right. Now, this bobcat is acting really afraid of what's in that box right there. It's really freaking out this bobcat. What have you got in there?
Okay, that is an animal from Africa. This bobcat would never come in contact with him in the wild.
And why don't you take this?
That's a porcupine from Africa.
Oh my God!
Porcupine.
Look. Clyde, I'll lure it away.
I love you! Don't you love me?
This animal, of course, has...
Are you curling? What are you doing there?
Its natural enemy is
Yeah,
the rake.
it's the rake, yeah. Whoa!
He rattles his quills, which is kind of a warning,
Yes.
telling us to keep our distance.
Yeah, so keep hitting him with the rake.
I'm not hitting him with the rake.
I love that. That sound is a warning. Kawang, kawang. So lure him over this way. I'll get him to go this way. Look at my soft ass. Come on.
If he turns around backing toward you, he can stab you with these.
He can stab me.
Yeah,
oh, he has to back into me, right?
He does.
And what does this thing do? That's like a little.
Those quills are hollow and they're very, very sharp.
They're sharp.
He uses them as a weapon.
Okay. Well, we should probably get him back into his.
Okay, I think he would probably be delighted.
Spaces. So rake him in there, Clyde. I love your scientific technique.
Let's give him just a second.
Just give him a second? All right. This is precious TV time. Clyde, what kind of... Andy, no!
I got nowhere to
Wait
go.
a minute, he's okay. Hey, Clyde, leave him out there. It's a nice, cool balcony where he can hang out.
This open.
Smell the air. All right.
Why don't we just leave him
So,
back
Clyde, I'm
there.
curious where you were trained.
I'm the kid you were talking about.
All right, so let's get another animal out here.
Yeah.
Let him enjoy that. What's the next animal here?
Here's a small lizard from Australia. It's called a frilled lizard or frilled dragon.
Right, and what does this lizard do?
In order to frighten off his enemies, he has this neck fringe which comes out and makes almost an
The
umbrella-like
porcupine is
appearance.
contemplating suicide. Don't do it! There's a lot to live for. All right, so so this guy can make his head expand?
He can. Not the head, but this fringe around the neck.
If he's threatened. So what
he
if
feels threatened?
What if this guy came at him like, Eisenhower? That's right.
Well, that certainly worked, didn't it?
That's right, Fear Eisenhower. He breached the Atlantic Wall, baby. Kicked Hitler's ass. You fear him. That's an amazing animal. How's the porcupine doing?
I think the
Andy, why don't you go back there and check on him?
He's redecorating.
Okay, I have something else here to show you. This comes from West Africa, Central Africa. It's called a
What are
dwarf.
you doing? You can't use a rake on this guy.
No, we have to hang on to him.
What's that sound? Listen.
Well, that's a hissing noise. He's basically trying
Angry and trying to kill us both.
You knew that was a hissing noise. He's trying to keep us at a distance. As you can imagine, he's not crazy about this.
Andy, look out!
Here, give me that rake. No, don't back into him.
I want to build a wall of defense.
Send him in after him.
Eisenhower's scared. All right. So
Anyway,
tell us more about the Is this a
dwarf crocodile? They get up to a maximum length of maybe 6.5 feet, but generally more like 5 feet. And they're an animal that live in the backwaters. They are not hunted for their hides because each one of these scales has a little bone called an osteoderm, which makes it impossible.
Getting tight
to
on his
tan.
eyes. He's giving me this look right now.
Well, we can close his eyes if you like.
Well, that's... How would you like it if I grabbed you here and closed your eyes?
We have a lot of reptiles at our traveling reptile show, which is opening at the zoo in Gulf Breeze, Florida, February 1st.
Okay. Now, do you ever... people wrestle these animals, don't they? Or they have to get
They don't know how to wrestle. That's
Okay.
ridiculous. Why are you so nervous?
Why am I so nervous? Let's see, Clyde. Let's think it over. I'm not here with a lot of biting, stabbing animals, and you brought a rake. Clyde and I fight, but we're friends. All right, well, we're going to... What do you... Don't turn him to me. Turn him that way, Clyde. All right, so, that's good. You clearly have no control over that animal. All right, well, thank you very much for bringing your animals here, your creatures in the wild. Next time I suggest bringing things to hold them and contain them. But thank you. It's always a pleasure when you're here.
Same here.
Don't try and shake my hand, please.
Okay.
Clyde Peeling, everybody. Sam Levine coming up.